Morning, morning. It's a good day in the neighborhood. I'm just out doing a little walking this morning. I got to get back in because it's getting hot now. The sun is out. But while I'm walking, I like to talk. So, a little thought came to my mind this morning. I want to share it with you. So it's a question, and don't answer out loud. Keep it to yourself. The question is, do you have a hindrance? Do you have a hindrance? Something in your life that just keep getting in the way. It just keeps getting in your way. You try to look around it this way, you try to look around it that way, and it's there. Every time it's there. And it could be something real, or it could be something to just perceive. Something that stems from our thought processes. But it's there. So don't answer the question. But I'm going to digress from that right now. I come back to it, so don't lose your place. I want to come back to it because I want to show you something. The reason I asked this question, I want to show you something. Yep, I want to show you something. Look at that. Look at this. This was a huge pine tree. It was a huge pine tree. I mean, it was massive. And it was right next to the driveway, just right next to my bedroom window. Right next to it. So every time there was high winds or the threat of a storm coming, there was always concern about this tree. And I kept saying, I'm going to have this tree cut down. So I did just that. I had the tree cut down, let's see. It was during the winter. It's probably, January, February, probably. Anyway, this tree was so huge and so massive. And as you can see, it was near, let me see if I can see the power line. I don't know if you can see the power line there. There's the light pole. And there's power line. So the guys had to be, they sort of had to be creative in how to get this big tree down. So they had to cut it. They put a notch in it up this height. Okay, this is that tree. And they put a notch in it up here. And they tied a rope to a truck, and they had to back that truck out slowly. Well, there's a long rope, and the truck, it was tied to the bumper of the truck, and they backed the truck out slowly, and the tree slowly bowed until they hit the ground. And so, but before that, I wanted estimates on how much it was going to cost me to have this big tree taken down. And the estimate I got was like $1,200. I'm like, $1,200 for one tree? Oh, I don't think so. So I had to look around a little more. And I got a better price. My son was having some trees cut. And so he sent the guys here. And they said, well, we'll just include it in the price we gave your son. So that was a steal. It was a steal to me. It was a steal. So, and it didn't include grinding the stump, which I didn't care. I just needed the tree down. I just needed the tree down. So it didn't include grinding the stump. So, got rid of the tree, got rid of all the branches they burned till I burned those up. And then, so I was okay. I can see all the bright sky. Look at that. Look at that. I can see all the bright sky. This tree was massive. But, you know, as time went on, sometimes I'd be sitting back in my little garden, and if I look to the front, what do I see? I see you. This is what I see. And I try to turn this way to look around it. I try to turn that way to look around it. It's always you. Yep, in the way. And I was like, oh no, you've got to go. You've got to go. So, my son, he said, Mama, that stump is bothering me too. Every time I come, I see it, it's bothering me too. He said, one day I'm going to get my chainsaw and I'm going to come and I'm going to cut it down for you. I said, okay. And my husband had already tried, and he broke his saw. As you can see, I think you can see right there where he tried to cut it. Well, I don't know if I'm getting it there. Yeah, he tried to cut it, and he broke his chainsaw. So my son came with his, one day he came with his little handy dandy chainsaw. And he tried. He did try. And you can see what happened. So guys, that's enough about the tree. The reason I brought the tree in was just to make an analogy between well, I'll say physical and perceived hindrances, or things that, some things we can touch, some things we can't, but both are still a hindrance in our lives. So back to the hindrance thing, guys. We have well, let me tell you about my little hindrance. That could be well, I don't let it be a hindrance to me. I would say, well, this is years and years back. During childbirth, I had a traumatic experience, and it sort of interfered with my ability to concentrate. So it's like if I'm talking, I can't think, and if I'm thinking, I can't talk. If I'm trying to talk, I'm going to forget the words that I want to say. Oh, it's getting hot now. But, you know what? I can let it defeat me. I can just lay down and let it defeat me. I can do what I can do to at least fight it. Even though I can't cut it down like I cut down that tree, I can at least fight it. Yep. So that could be a hindrance to me, but I try not to let it be. I get on YouTube and I ramble, talking to you. And if I forget something, now you know you can holler out, hey, this is the word you're supposed to be saying. Or you can bring me back to where I'm supposed to be. I might be able to hear you. But at least you know. So, but anyway, about those hindrances. You know, as I said, some are real. We do have real hindrance. You know, overweightness can be a hindrance. It can be a hindrance to our health. To our health, to us, you know, our psyche, you know, it can be a hindrance. And, you know, something that's perceived, let's see, well, something that we really can't touch, let's just see. Something we perceive. Let's see. I'll say on a few things on the top of the list that I would put on the top of the list. And there's thousands. But one that comes to mind is unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. Yep. Another one is, let's see. Unforgiveness. Jealousies. Yep. Jealousies. See, it's trying to mess with me now, but I'm going to think of those things. Let's see. What did I say? I said, let's see. What did I say? I said unforgiveness. I said jealousies. Yep. Let me stop. Let me see. I know what I want to say, and it won't come out. Oh boy. I know you can say them for me. Please send me some. Okay. I'll go with what I can remember. I can remember. I can remember unforgiveness, jealousies. Sometimes low self-esteem can be one. Or just lack of confidence. Let's see. Two. Guys, well, you know. So, anyway, those all can be hindrance in our lives. And they can have negative effects. Negative effects. You know, we may not think about it at the time, but they can. Just like overweightness can interfere with the heart. You know, having unforgiveness and jealousies and stuff. Those things can also have an effect on the heart. And guys, we don't need that. We want to try to be, as the army used to say, all that we can be. All that we can be. So guys, just as I had that tree cut down, and that stump is going to get cut down, believe me. But just as that tree got cut down, let's work to get rid of those hindrances out of our lives. So we can be free. So we don't have to look this way and that way. We can look straight ahead and know where we're going. Yep. We can look straight ahead and know exactly where we're going. Whew, it's getting hot. And, you know, it's not going to be easy. I'm not saying that it's easy. It's not easy for me. As you can see, it's not easy for me. But I'm working with it. I'm chipping at it along and along. I'm chipping at it little bit by little bit. Trying to chip it away. And that's what we need. You know, once we make up our mind, that's a way that we can approach it. Just chip at it. And, you know, just as that tree was too much for my son's little handy dandy saw, it broke my husband's saw. Hey, some things are just so big that we can't handle it all by ourselves. We might need some help. And it's no harm in asking for help. No harm in seeking help, asking for help. It's no harm. Because we do it for ourselves. Because we love ourselves. So, I think I'm going to head in. I didn't bring a towel with me. But I think I'm going to head in. And guys, just to leave you with the last word, cut it down. It's time.